Hey book nerds, welcome to my channel and welcome to my first ever vlog. So for Halloween I thought I would do a point horror vlog, which is a horror book series from the 90s in case you don't know. I've got 6 point horror books with me. I'm going to aim to kind of have this cover a week period, but I'm very busy at the moment so it might be longer than that, it might be shorter than that. I've never done a vlog before, this is going to be really informal. You're going to see me without makeup, you're going to see all the mess in my room, and yeah, I'm basically just going to vlog my experience of reading these books and various things about my life. So I'm just about to start reading my first one. As you can see, I've got my little reading corner set up there. I think I'm going to start with one of my old favourites that I've read before, and that is Beach House by R.L. Stine. This is about a beach house and murders happen at it in the past and in the present, and there's a bunch of teenagers and it's kind of like a stereotypical horror thing, so I'm going to read this now. So I've finished part 1, which means I'm about a quarter of the way through the book. These aren't very long, they're about, this one's 200 pages. So far we have 5 pretty unlikable teenagers. They bullied a guy, stole his underwear, left him in the ocean, and then he lured our main character Maria out into the sea, cut her arm, and watched her be devoured by sharks. So we're off to a pretty gruesome start already. It is then set in 2 time periods, this book. So the next time period says this summer, which I assume is the 80s or something. I don't know when this book was published. 1992, of course, 90s. So yeah, I'll just keep reading and we'll see what happens in the next part. So straight away we have a problem, not that plain, which I'm sure you can hear. In the past the characters were called Amy, Rodney, Stuart, and then Maria, and now in the present day we have Ashley and Ross, and then it's like Lucy and Kip or whatever, but we have an Amy and an Ashley and we have a Ross and a Rodney, and I hate it when books do this because it makes it really hard for me to remember who is who, especially when they're quite flat characters, which, let's face it, point horror has. So I've read about this much so far, you can see. Yeah, I'm obviously enjoying it. A couple of things, they keep describing sharks as dark triangles, which is being used a lot in a short space of time, and it's just kind of a funny mental image. The section in the past is way longer and way more developed than the section in the future at the moment, so you got about 20 pages with the present day kids before it was flipped back to the past. Also in the past, so Buddy's the name of the guy who's murdering the kids in the old, like the 50s segment. So he walks up to Amy and Ronnie, whatever his name is, and he's got blood all over his shirt, and he's just like, hey guys, and they're just like, oh, that sure is a lot of blood on your shirt, and he's like, oh yeah, I just cut my finger. And then about 10 minutes later they find Stuart with his head bashed in and there's blood all over the rocks, and Amy's just like, maybe Buddy did it? No, he just cut his finger, there's no way he smashed someone's head in. And she just doesn't mention to the police that he was literally walking around with his shirt covered in blood. Also, why was Buddy walking around in a shirt covered in blood? Like, it's the first thing you do when you murder someone is you hide the evidence. Yeah, so just minor nitpicks. I'm going to read a bit more now. I'm going out for tea with my mum and my brother in about an hour, hour and a half. So I might try and read maybe 50 more pages, see how it goes, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. So I'm back again. I know what's going on, so I'm going to spoil Beach House now, but essentially the beach house is a time-travelling beach house. It's got a giant wardrobe and you walk through the wardrobe and you're in the 1950s. So there's a guy called Buddy, you know, he's the murderer, and there's a guy called Brad in the modern day thing, and he is Buddy, they're the same person. And Brad has a servant called Mary, and you may remember that the girl who died was called Maria. But our main character in the present day, Ashley, has just gotten a phone call from a mysterious person, and it's like, they basically say, stay away from Brad or you'll end up dead like me. And they put on this really spooky voice, and she's like, oh my god, it sounds like an actual dead person's calling me. Now, this is Mary calling her to warn her away from Brad because she doesn't want her to die. But, like, why would you do a spooky voice? Why would you not just be like, look, you know, you can disguise your voice, but just be like, he's a bad guy, trust me, I know, don't talk to him. Like, you don't have to try to pretend to be a ghost. It doesn't make any sense. So I did it. I finished Beach House. Yeah, a couple of things. There's a lot of characters just kind of vanish and they're not really mentioned. Like, two of them literally vanish, and that's the point, but there's like this big guy in the present day, and he like pushes around the girls a bit, and he's like a red herring, I guess, but he literally just vanishes and is never mentioned ever again. There is like an unfortunate implication, so Ashley in the present day, she's like the last one who survives. Her boyfriend is Ross, and he's controlling and is like essentially stalking her after she breaks up with him because he's crazy jealous all the time. And then she gets rescued at the end because he's stalking her, so obviously different time periods, but yeah, basically she gets saved because her boyfriend, or her ex-boyfriend, is stalking her, which is not great. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed rereading this. I'm glad it's a weird one because time traveling beach house it's bound to be, but yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to reading some of the ones where I don't know what's going on. So I just got back from the meal. I did not film anything because well, my family don't know I do booktube, but also I just forgot, to be honest, because I'm bad at this whole vlog thing. But I had a delicious miso cold ramen. I went to Wagamama's, it was really nice, and I had like a chocolate caramel dessert thing. It was really good, really nice to see my mum and my brother. I haven't seen them for a few weeks. My mum bought me some posts, so I thought I'd do this little mini unboxing. It's not a particularly interesting post, but I have a graze. And yes, the parcel from China is what I thought it was. I ordered some bookmarks from Wish. So Wish is like this weird website where you can order stuff from China. It's super cheap, but it takes absolutely forever to come. And these were meant to come like about a month ago now. These are bookmarks, and they've got like scenic landscapes on it, so I like that one. It's really pretty. These cost me like £1, so well worth the wait. They're they're just like literally paper, but they're quite good. So it's about 10 past 10 now. I am in bed. I've had some nice tea. I'm very sleepy. I've watched some booktube. I've caught up on that. I've been really behind on my booktube videos recently. But I swear I'm still watching you all and I still love you all. I think I'm gonna pick up Halloween Night and read that next. It's another R.L. Stine one, didn't realise that. But it's not one I've read, or if I have read it, I don't remember reading it, so it'd be interesting to see the experience of one I'm not too familiar with. So I'm about 50 pages in. Pretty basic setup so far. We have this girl called Brenda, and she's fed up with her cousin Hayley because Hayley has stolen her boyfriend and done a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of Halloween jump scares that are like, the chapter will end and she sees a horrific face and it's just a Halloween costume. It's not even Halloween yet, but they're planning a Halloween party. And there's also this kind of meta element where they have a writing assignment where they have to write a murder, and they're planning a Halloween themed murder of her cousin at this party, but there really is going to be a party, and I feel like if someone doesn't die, then it's going to seem like someone dies. So that's just the impression I got so far. It's not bad by any means, it's pretty enjoyable, and it's a lot more easier to follow than Beach House. Good morning. So it's Sunday morning. I've just woken up. I'm going to read for a little bit. I didn't finish the book last night, but I read about 100 pages. I think I've got like 80 left, so I'll probably finish it this morning. Yeah, I'm just going to read that, and I have some things to do today, so I'll try and get some nice non-updatey footage for it. So I finished the book. I finished Halloween Party. It was pretty bad, to be honest. There was like nothing happened apart from minor pranks, and then the actual party took like 10 pages at most, and it was just like she had a plot to kill her cousin because of the whole writing assessment thing, and then she decided she really was going to kill her cousin, but then she decided she wasn't going to kill her cousin, and it was all a trick to get her other best friend to try to kill her because her other best friend had issues and she knew she was going to try and kill her. It was a bit weird. I wish more had been focused on the party. It didn't feel particularly Halloween-y, but it was a very basic point horror setup. And it continuously did the R.L. Stine fake out ending thing, but with the same fake out, which is her going, I'm really gonna kill my cousin, and then it just did that like 6 times. So yeah, it was a bit disappointing. I'm gonna go to town now. I'm gonna get some cooked breakfast because while I should be saving money, I really, really want a cooked breakfast, and I'll try and get some footage as I'm out. And our kitchen floor was absolutely disgusting, so I just cleaned that as well. I had like brunch when I was out, so I should technically have lunch, but instead I'm just gonna have snacks. I couldn't film everything when I was out. I went to this market, which I think I got some shots of. I bought brownies from my favourite stand in York, but I was like the only customer there, and I felt a bit weird filming the person. Like I should have just asked if I could film her stand, but I'll try and get some footage maybe next weekend, which I'll actually show you in a minute. I also went to a sweet shop that I used to work at, and I got a massive bag of Figure Mix, which again I'll show you in a minute. Didn't buy any books, don't think I got any bookshop footage again. I went to some charity shops, but they were all quite busy, so I felt weird filming. But I did get some adorable Christmas lights from Poundland, which are really cute. They're going to go on my pin board. And I got a lot of cleaning supplies and boring practical things like that, so I'm just going to make myself a nice cup of tea now. Going to eat one of my brownies, probably have some sweets and like watch something before I do some more reading. Later, I've not read anything yet, but I'm getting a bit hungry. I did quite a lot of YouTube filming, which is weird, going from this informal vlog format back to actual proper videos. It felt a bit odd. I drank my tea, I had some snacks. I'm actually getting quite hungry, so I think I'm going to do dinner/lunch soon. I'll try and film me cooking that. If there's people in the kitchen, I can't do that, but I'll do what I can. Yes, that should be the next thing you see. potato and black bean quinoa, in case you're curious. I will leave the recipe down below. I absolutely love it. It makes a ton of portions. It lasts for 7 days in the fridge without going mouldy or going bad or anything. And it's really tasty. So you can serve it the way I serve it, in wraps with cheese, or you can just like have it on its own, sprinkle cheese on the top. It's really tasty. To reheat, it takes like 3 minutes in the microwave, and it is perfect. So yeah, that's what I was cooking. I'm gonna eat, I'm starving. I will catch up with you later. So it was a very, very tasty gingerbread and salted caramel blondie, which I got from the market today. It was one of the baked goods I got. It really was so nice. If you ever come to York, go to the market and buy, there's like a brownie stand, and they're so good. They're really, really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna play with my friends online soon. We're gonna do some gaming, so I don't know if I'll get any reading done. If I do, I will see you later. If not, I will talk to you tomorrow. And yeah, I just wanted to check in because that brownie was so good. I'm in bed again. I played Paladins with my friend. It was really fun. I'm very sleepy again. I have to be up relatively early tomorrow to do my module start. So I don't really know how much time I'm going to have to film tomorrow, but I'll try and get some shots of my office in the morning, some shots of the campus, and get nice things and various things throughout the day that I feel comfortable filming. I'm going to read for a little bit now. I have the yearbook, which I have read before, but so long ago that I do not remember it. This is about a yearbook which gets sabotaged, so horrible poems get written next to the people. Basically, I think predicting their deaths, and then they start disappearing. I think this is a supernatural one if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. It's a little bit longer, it's like 30 pages longer than the other ones. I'm hoping it'll be one where quite a lot is going on, so I'll try and update you before I sleep, and then maybe try and read like 50 to 100 pages depending on how tired I get. Okay, so I'm only like 3 chapters in, but I wanted to do an update already. So the writing style is very different from the R.L. Stine ones, which is nice. It's a good break. However, it's kind of an annoying style. It's like the main character's narrating his own life, and he keeps going like, gee, I know it sure is, like, you know, he'll be like, I was walking down the woods at night, I know it's stupid, but hear me out. And then it's very colloquial and chatty, which would be fine if it wasn't so simplistic. The other thing I just wanted to mention is he joined the yearbook committee because he was attracted to a girl, and the theme for the yearbook is earthquake, because there was an earthquake in their town, so now they're making loads of jokes about this earthquake that could have killed some people, and it's just a bit weird. Is a Monday evening. As predicted, I didn't get much footage at all. I think I got some shots of campus, you should have seen my office, maybe some shots of lunch and stuff, I can't quite remember now. Little clips. I'm very tired, it's not very late, I don't think it's even 8 o'clock yet, but we went for a drink after the module finished, so about 5 o'clock. I only had a cider, but I've not drunk for a long time, and I got quite tipsy. I had to go meet a guy as well to buy some baby spider plants. Here's one of them. This is my room one. I've not named them yet. If you have any suggestions for names, leave them down below. But I've got one for my room and one for my office. I'm hoping to take care of them and they might grow a bit bigger. They're only tiny ones at the moment. But I bought those from the guy and then I just came back here. It's my friend's birthday, so I think we're gonna potentially do some more online gaming kind of thing. I want a fairly early night. I'll probably finish off the yearbook. I got about 100 pages in last night and I think it's like 230, something like that. It's a little bit longer than the other ones, but not much longer. So I'll probably finish that off and check in with you. But right now I'm going to eat my dinner and decompress a little bit. It's been a long day. So it is quite a few days later, by which I mean considerable, like a week later. Life has gone insane. So I finally feel like a real vlogger because I've not vlogged for days. So you saw a clip of me having a meal out with my fellow PhD friends. It's too complicated to go into now, but basically I'm on a specific kind of project thing. There's the other people on the project. We all work together. We all went out for drinks. It was great. This is now Wednesday, and I think it is, so it makes it a week and a half after I actually started the vlog. This weekend my partner came to stay with me, which was very much needed, but I did not do any vlogging as a result. I'm probably going to wrap up this vlog tonight, so I'm going to try and finish some more point horror books. It might stretch on for like another day and a bit, but again I'm just busy for the foreseeable future now, so I might just finish off the yearbook and make that this vlog for now, and I will do another one, I promise. I have 3 more point horror books I would like to read soon, so I'll try and do that when my life is less consumed by everything. But a fun thing that I just did is I just bought some new Christmas tea from one of my favourite companies, not sponsored, Bird and Blend. I have my Snowball tea. I love this tea, it's amazing. They have 2 new Christmas ones which I've ordered. This is a very expensive tea, by the way. I should not have bought it, but I cannot stress how busy my life has become, and I wanted a treat, so salted caramel lebkuchen, which is gingerbread, definitely pronounced that wrong, and hazelnut rocher, which is basically Ferrero Rocher ripped off. So I got some lovely tea. I wanted to share that. I wanted to share what's going on, what's happened, what is everything. So yeah, I will do some reading tonight, wrap up this properly, but now I need food and I need to not order takeaway. Okay, so I'm finally finishing off the yearbook. It is Sunday again, so 2 weeks after I started this vlog. I'm off to London today, so this is literally my last chance to finish the book, and I've got about half an hour, 45 minutes to do it. A couple more thoughts. One, I really like the female love interest in this. She's really cool. She's like a popular girl who's interested in science, but I really like the way they've done it. Her character, it's not like a shallow stereotype, it's quite well done. The other thing is it's getting actually kind of creepy. It's definitely like eldritch horror-y. But our main character just passed out and woke up and he's got like a calcium bone growth on his forehead, which is really weird. So yeah, I'm actually liking the direction this is going, and this is pretty well written for a point horror book. It's definitely a far cry from the cheesiness of the R.L. Stine ones. And I am done. I've finished the yearbook in time. It only took me like 20 minutes, I think. It was a weird one. I liked it. Considering it did a kind of thing I don't like, which is eldritch horror, it was pretty well written. Got a little bit confusing and a little bit muddled. I think the actual yearbook part of it with the creepy poems was sort of irrelevant in the end. But I liked the tentacle monster was like made of calcium, and that's why they had weird growths on their face. And they defeated it by pouring soda all over it, which I thought was really, really funny. I quite liked that. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't know if the guy, it's like Peter something. I don't think he's written any other point horror books, but if he is, I might definitely check him out because it was a little bit more unique than some of them. But yeah, I'm gonna end my vlog here. I will probably do another vlog soon if people want that. If you have any feedback on the vlog or the format or anything, I'm open to it. And like I said, this is literally my first vlog, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, it helps me out massively, and I hope to see you next time.